Welcome back. We're here with author Lisa Sasevich, author, coach, mentor, actually Tana's mentor, which she has just been so helpful. Yeah. She teaches thousands of people, has a brand new book, Men for More. You can actually download her brand new mini course at menformoregift.com. Lisa, let's talk about practical ways people can really learn their purpose and what they're really meant for.
I appreciate that. And I want to say I love what you said about when we are purposeful, we live longer. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking that, from our prior episode, when I shared my mom passing away at 48, I think it's a great example because she was striving to find her purpose, but just never could find the space or had the mentorship or the inspiration to do that. So I've put together a series of things that everyone here can start to look at. They're already happening in your life, so it doesn't take any extra time. So even if you're busy, it'll just be a matter of starting to pay attention of what is your unique value. Sometimes we call it your $1 million value because we've literally had people be able to, create a side hustle out of discovering their unique value and help people, way more than they ever expected they could. So let me give you guys a few tips of where you can start looking in your life. This is one of my favorites. Ask yourself this question. Where is it that people always want to pick your brain? They've said to you so many times, "Hey, Tana, can we meet at Starbucks? I just want to pick your brain about how you stay in such good shape." Right? Daniel, can we meet at, it's usually, meet for lunch. If I could just have 20 minutes to pick your brain about how you've helped so many people all over the world. Every single one of us has a place, whether it's how we've enjoyed such a successful marriage or the opposite end, how we're dating so successfully online, how we have such great communication with our teen. I just had a woman I worked with who helped her teen in high school get a special education program right through the school for his ADHD. It's called an IEP plan. Mm-hmm. She helped her own child, and then everyone wanted to pick her brain. So guess what? When we started to look, it turned out there was a unique value there, and she's now been helping parents all over the United States for over 20 years. Do you know how many kids she has helped get special education programs who needed that extra help from the public school? I've had to go through it myself with my own child, and without her guidance, I would be lost. So we all have that. So that's one of the tips is where do people always want to pick your brain? And just start to notice it, start to take notes, start a little file in your phone called My Unique Value and just start to pay attention. Now, another tip. Or did you want to say anything about that?
No, I just all of a sudden I went, oh, wait, wow, that's so interesting because it isn't the thing that I was thinking that I've done for that's interesting. Well, it may not be the thing that you pay attention to the most. We don't notice it always.
It is interesting because sometimes there is an additional thing being called for from you and it's easy to miss it. Yeah. But others are seeing it. They're seeing how you have great communication with your teen or how you've helped people in this area or that. For some people who already maybe have a business, this can be an amazing extension, of what they do that they didn't see. Yeah. For others who are really just wanting to feel more purposeful, this can be a way that you can make a contribution beyond anything you might have seen.
So just because you have a career in one thing doesn't mean you might be very purposeful in something else. Yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes when you start to go down that road, you'll find that there's sort of an umbrella that ties them together, even though they seem really different.
Yeah.
Let me give you one more idea that, again, everybody can start to do right away. I love this one because you have to pay close attention. It's very counterintuitive. So this one is, it's a question. What is easy for you that baffles other people? You could say it's easy for you and it's hard for others. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of times we don't notice this because to us, it's so easy for us. We don't think, anybody would get value, because it's the easiest thing for us to do. I'm a really great example. I'm kind of different in that, I love making what I call my irresistible offer for my work. I love that when there's someone I can help, making them an offer that I could help them and giving them the chance to accept or decline. Now, most people, we call this sales.
It's terrifying.
Most people would run for the hills. It's one of the four, there's death, taxes, speaking, and sales. And, I'm just like this odd person that believes that when we make our offer, it's one of the ways to be purposeful. So for why I have such a successful business, we've been honored by the Inc. 500 fastest growing privately held companies in the United States 2 years in a row, number 20 in women-owned businesses. For the ladies usually enjoy knowing that. And I'm a work from home mom, right? The same goal that Tana had. I've done it all from home to be with my kids. So when I started this business, I think one of the reasons that, we did so well is that that's an example that was something that was easy for me, but eluded other people.
Yeah, by the way, those are the reasons I chose you.
Why is it so hard for people? And we were talking off the air. I've been criticized by my colleagues of being self-promotional. And, in my mind, if I don't tell you what I can do for you, well, one, you won't know. And then you'll get traditional psychiatric care, which I think is bad for many people. We're the only medical doctors who never look at the organ they treat. So if I don't say, look, we have a better way to do this, then you won't get help. And but people have brutalized me, criticized me for doing it. And so part of it is you don't want to be diminished by other people.
For promoting yourself.
None of us want to feel pushy or salesy. And, maybe that's something we can dive deeper into. I know we've got a few episodes, but I do want to bring up the point that when we talk about that thing that's easy for you but hard for others, this is the counterintuitive piece. So I just didn't want to leave anybody hanging on that. I always pay attention if speakers and teachers, if they finish their thought, and I have to give this to you because this is game changing. It's life changing. Here's the question. So we asked, what is it that's easy for you and hard for others? And we're all starting to talk about that thing. What I've seen is that people can actually be paid the most for that thing, which comes the easiest to them. And this is the counterintuitive piece that I just didn't want to, not close the loop on. We are out there believing we have to work hard to create abundance for ourselves and our family and to contribute to the world in a big way. But what if it's that thing that actually is the easiest for you? Like in my case, sales comes easy to me. So I get to help all these people with a purpose get out there and make money doing what they love, right? And when by the way, that you've touched this thing when you're helping someone, and if they're paying you, you're thinking, am I really getting paid for this? I remember the day the two of you came here and we got to all three work together on your business. I can't tell you how many times I thought, am I really getting paid for this? Because, for me, I was sharing that thing that's so easy. But for you guys, light bulbs were going off.
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure to toss that over. So all of you, think about that. What if you could
So what are some other examples of that?
Yeah.
So sales is one. Mm-hmm. That was easy for you.
You brought up the perfect word. I could not have prompted you better had I sent you notes. You said when you were talking about yourself, Daniel, that people go off and they do these other things, but there's a better way. Those were your exact words. And I pay a lot of attention to specific words, as Tana knows. So here's another clue. And I'm going to actually give you guys a little worksheet and mini course and everything you can download so you can work on this more at home. But another clue is you are Mr. and Mrs. Betterway in this area. So, I remember in one of my early relationships, he used to call me Mrs. Betterway because I'm very efficient. So whatever he would do, I always had a better way.
Right.
And that was one of the ways I was actually getting the clue about my unique value. As Tana said, one of my ways that my unique value expresses itself is that my courses and my programs are super easy to follow.
So easy.
They're super efficient. They don't take a lot of time. They get right to the point. So that was one part of my unique value showing itself. It's just that when we offer our unique value, our Mrs. or Mr. or Mrs. Better Way, without being asked for it, it doesn't go very well.
Right.
But when you make an offer and somebody says, yes, I would like to accept your offer, I would love your help with your better way, then, as is presenced by you two having such a successful business and such a beautiful reputation, people thank you for it. You become well known. You help people all over the world. So I love that you used that term, Daniel, because yes, you are Mr. Better Way in this area. And it is a better way. And you know it. And one of the things about that is it's how you love. It's how you give. It's how you are purposeful, your better way. It's not you trying to butt in or take over, or as you were asking me the question earlier, be dominating or pushy or salesy. It's how you love. That's how you know it's your unique value.
Yeah, I think, and so what was interesting for me was the idea of your messaging, making it not pushy. And that was different. Yeah. And so for me, it was the sort of invisible, if you will, but yet you doing it very kind, very respectful, very, you're embracing the other person. And so I really liked that. But the other thing that I really liked when I went through your process was I've been to a lot of great seminars. I've been to a lot of really great seminars where I get super excited because the information is just so amazing, but I end up leaving overwhelmed at the end because there's so much of it, and then I don't know what to do. I'm like, and I do nothing when I leave because there's just so much coming at you. What I really liked is there wasn't so much information coming at me. When I left, I actually used all of it. And so that was what I really liked. It was like, it was just enough and it was simple enough that I could use it, but it was done in a way where it was so respectful of the other person. I didn't feel like it was, I'm going to go bash them over the head with what I'm using.
Let's
Does that make
not
sense?
Create head injuries.
Right.
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about
the gift. What's it called?
I just want to say all the stuff I just went through, because I know we did a lot really fast, taking that inventory. It's all available in a free mini course that I created for all of you. You can get it at meantformoregift.com, meantformoregift.com. Yeah. It'll ask you all the questions we just talked about, plus give great examples too. And you can do it from anywhere. It's digital. So you just log in, put your name and email, and it'll be right in your inbox for your convenience.
Awesome. We'll be back.
If you're enjoying the Brain Warriors Way podcast, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always know when there's a new episode. And while you're at it, feel free to give us a review or 5-star rating, as that helps others find the podcast.
If you're considering coming to Amen Clinics or trying some of the brain healthy supplements from BrainMD, you can use the code podcast10 to get a 10% discount on a full evaluation at amenclinics.com or a 10% discount on all supplements at brainmdhealth.com. For more information, give us a call at 855-978-1363.